Bristol, 1690. You were born not in a castle, but in a gutter. Your mother was a laundress. Your father was an unknown sailor who went out for cigarettes and never came back. Instead of milk, they gave you gin. It was cheaper than water and killed hunger well. So by the age of 10, you were already an experienced alcoholic. Your career was that of a mudlark, digging through the Thames mud, searching for lost coins or rusty mails. You're 18. You walk into the port, and suddenly a club strikes your head. Congratulations, you are a volunteer of the Royal Navy. You wake up at sea, snoring all around, the stench of unwashed bodies and the constant rolling. This is slavery under a flag. A crooked look earns you a flogging that turns your back into minced meat. Discipline exists only through fear. Your menu is ship's biscuit. 50% flour, 50% weevils. You can hammer nails with it. 1713. The war with Spain is over, and the Navy no longer needs you. You are thrown ashore without a penny. Your new home is Nassau, Bahamas, a pirate paradise. There's no king here. Rum, gold, and the law of the strong rule. You see him, Edward Teach, Blackbeard. Fuses burn in his hair, the devil in the flesh. You sign the pirate articles. This is democracy, a share of the loot and insurance for a lost leg. Hey, you on the other side of the screen, tired of working for the man? Smash the subscribe button. We've got rum, gold, and no taxes here. Well, almost. Your arsenal, a cutlass, short and heavy, because in tight spaces a long sword is useless trash. A butcher's cleaver for dirty work. A flintlock pistol, 1 shot and a minute to reload. If the powder is damp, it's just an expensive club. And a grenade, a bottle filled with powder and nails. The main thing is not to blow yourself up. Clothes? Pirates wear no uniform. You wear whatever you stripped from a rich corpse, a velvet coat on bare skin and filthy trousers. Your daily life is luxury. The toilet is a hole at the bow. You sit above the raging ocean. One wrong move and you're shark food. The hold stinks so badly it burns your eyes, so you sleep on deck under the stars, hugging a cannon. Hygiene is simple. If it rains, you've washed. Hunting. The Jolly Roger is an SMS that says, "Surrender now and we won't kill you." Resistance equals death. The target is a merchant ship, fat and slow and rich. You fire a shot across the bow. Teach drinks gunpowder mixed with rum to make his eyes look insane, a performance of death. Boarding. You leap across the abyss, cutlass in one hand, pistol in the other, knife in your teeth. You scream like a demon. You don't fence, you chop, shove, bite, and throw dirt in eyes. The merchant captain surrenders. He doesn't care about the cargo, it's insured. You open the hold. It's a lottery, silk and spices, or dried fish. Teach asks the prisoners, who wants to live free and happy? The merchant sailors, tired of beatings, join you. The quartermaster divides the loot. Honesty is the best way to avoid a knife in the back. The captain gets 2 shares, you get 1. The cabin boy gets half. But the truth is that 90% of the time you're not fighting. You mend sails and twist ropes. Heat and dead calm drive you mad. Calenture. You imagine the sea as a green meadow and jump overboard. After a month, the water turns green and wriggles. You drink it through your teeth to strain out the larvae. Food is gone. Roasted rat tastes like chicken, just with fur, a real delicacy. Tortuga. Here you can sell the loot and buy love for an hour. The fence knows you're wanted, so he pays only 10% of the price. Your business plan is spend a year's wages in a week. Rum flows, women with faces covered in lead makeup, gambling with cheats. The consequences? In the morning, a hangover and the French disease, syphilis. You drink liquid mercury and smear it on sores. Your teeth fall out, but the syphilis stays. The beginning of the end. 1718. The king offers a pardon, sign the paper, and live honestly. Your mentor takes it and becomes a pirate hunter, yesterday a brother, today Judas. You laugh and fight your way out. Now you are outlawed forever. The most terrible enemy is scurvy. Gums turn black like rotten sponge. You can pull your own tooth out with your fingers without pain. Old scars reopen and start bleeding. Battle. Grape shot turns your lower leg into minced meat. There's no surgeon. They drag you to the carpenter. He can saw wood, so he can saw off a leg. Anesthesia is a glass of rum inside and a leather strap between your teeth. Saw, saw. You'll hear that crunch of bone in nightmares. The stump is dipped into a bucket of boiling tar. Now you have a wooden leg. On a wet deck, you fall like a sack of bones, and the phantom heel that no longer exists itches at night. Collapse. Blackbeard is dead, his skull turned into a punch bowl. Your new captain is Calico Jack, a dandy, not a warrior. There are women on board, Annie Bonny and Mary Read, and they fight better than you. One night, you're drunk beyond measure. Hunters creep in. The men hide in the hold. Only the women fight. You're tied up like pigs. Annie Bonny spits in your face. If you'd fought like a man, you wouldn't be hanged like a dog. The trial lasts 5 minutes. Pirates get no lawyers. The sentence is hanged by the neck until dead. Anne and Mary are pregnant. They are spared. You look at your belly. There are only worms there. You are taken to the sea. It's a city festival. People buy pies. The gallows stands in the tidal zone, so the sea will take you first. A hood over your head. The ground drops away. Your neck doesn't break. Unlucky. You dance a jig in the air, choking. But the show continues after death. Your body is tarred and locked in an iron cage. You hang at the harbor entrance for years as a landmark. Seagulls peck out your eyes. Crabs eat your toes. You become a scare story for children. Life summary. You are 32 but look 70. Record, 10 years at sea, 5 years of drinking, 2 years in chains. You stole £5,000, enough to buy an estate. Balance at death, 0. All spent on rum and women. Lost, 1 eye, 1 leg, 6 teeth. Gained, syphilis, scurvy, alcoholism. Eaten, a ton of wormy hardtack and 50 rats. But you paid your life for freedom. You never bowed to kings. Your name was forgotten, but your skull and crossbones are now worn on children's T-shirts. You won. And you sit in an office 5 days a week and dream of the sea, because in each of us lives a small dead pirate.